Peace, peace, gratitude, and highest heart. It's time for the reading of How to Keep Your Heart Healthy and Fit by Paul C. Bragg and Patricia Bragg. I'm Uriel Riley, your moderator and narrator. We are live. Page 53. No heart strain from exercise. These exercises are ideal for speeding up circulation and opening up blocked arteries and other blood vessels. When the circulation is increased through exercise, the blood is purified in the lungs and oxygen is carried to all parts of the body. A normal, healthy heart cannot be injured by these exercises, regardless of how long or how strenuously you do them. Weak persons should start slowly and work up to vigorous performance. These circulatory exercises are beneficial not only to a normal but to an injured heart as well, just as to any other muscle. They condition your heart just as they do your visible muscles. Refuse to listen to people who try to frighten you away from exercise. The heart is a muscle and must be exercised if it is to remain strong. By exercising, you are building a vigorous, strong heart and body. Every one of these exercises should be done daily. This will require about 15 to 20 minutes, little enough time to invest in a healthy heart and a healthful life. If you have a sedentary position, if you spend a lot of time sitting or standing, when you are on a long automobile drive, stop and take these exercises, the better circulation you will have. And better circulation means a stronger heart. Peace, peace. When at home, follow this exercise period with the special bath as described in the following instructions. Special bathing instructions for better circulation. This is a progressive method of improving the circulation over the entire body. Your equipment includes a large back brush or Swedish bath friction mitt, a cake of good imported cast iron soap, and a large coarse Turkish towel. Get into the shower, bath, and turn on the hot water. Make it as hot as you can comfortably take it. Now, with soap and brush or mitt, scrub your body thoroughly. At first, your coddled body will not be able to take much pressure from the brush or mitt. So go lightly. Peace, peace, highest heart love. We're reading from How to Keep Your Heart Healthy and Fit by Paul C. Bragg and Patricia Bragg. Thank you guys for being here. After you have washed your body thoroughly in the hot water, start cooling the water down, cooler and cooler to the coolest temperature you can possibly stand without feeling shock or too great a reaction. For wonderful relaxation of tired muscles and refreshing stimulation, alternate the hot and cold water several times, letting the shower spray beat heavily on the back and shoulders. I advise business people on days when they come home tense and tired to take this relaxing shower before dinner. They find it makes them refreshed and relaxed. Training the body, not straining. Remember, this is a progressive method to be accomplished slowly over a period of time, each time making the water a little hotter and a little colder, but never beyond your body's tolerance. I do not believe in straining the body, but in conditioning and training it. This hot and cold shower is a marvelous heart and circulation conditioner because you Push your heart and circulatory system to the limit by forcing yourself to take the water as hot as you can stand and as cold as you can stand. The hotter and the colder you can take it, the more fit your heart will become and the better you will be in your circulation. After you have soaked and showered with the hot water and turned on the cold water, rinse all the soap from the brush and mitt. Start rubbing your body over all over as the cold water hits it. Each day, increase the vigor with which you rub your body. Peace, peace. Highest heart. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it. Highest heart. As you feel the tingle and exhilarated circulation, step out of the shower. Get a large, coarse Turkish towel that is new. When they get too soft, pass them on to the delicate members of the family. Now take this large, coarse Turkish towel and for 10 minutes rub and towel every inch of your body from head to toe. When you have gone through this special bath every day for 1 year, you will be ready to graduate to the Polar Bear Club. The members of the Polar Bear Club do not use towels on the wet body, only on the dry body. After the hot and cold shower with its vigorous brushing, dry your body with vigorous hand rubbing. Only after you have dried yourself with your hands do you take the towel. Now rub yourself with your extra heavy coarse towel for an additional 10 minutes. The circulation will go whirling through your body. Exercise to improve the kidneys. The kidneys of the body are great filters. They are the hardest working organs in the body. Exercise that bend and twist the body at its middle help to stimulate the kidneys and they function more efficiently. There is no better exercise for stimulating the kidneys than this one. Stand up straight with the hands over the head. Now bend forward from the waist and try to touch the toes without bending the knees. Return the hands over the head, then bend backwards as far as possible. Another good exercise to strengthen the kidneys is to clasp the hands over the head. Then bend the fists to the left side and then to the right side as far as possible. Boom, going to each side, like a half moon yoga pose. Since most of the body's waste products are eliminated through the kidneys, you should do these kidney stimulating exercises daily, starting with 10 times and working up to 50 times for each exercise. He who cannot find time for exercise will have to find time for illness. By Lord Derby. Dancers of the sitting too long. Peace, peace. Thank you so much. Yes, we're doing it. How to keep your heart healthy and fit. We're waiting. I'm going to put them all together when I finish. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here and reading with us. The dangers of sitting too long. Although most waste products are eliminated through the kidneys, carbon dioxide is expelled from the body through the lungs. There, the blood takes on a fresh supply of oxygen and again turns a bright red. It then flows back into the heart to be pumped out through the arteries to the rest of the body. This powerful cycle is repeated thousands of times a day. That is the reason you must never sit too long at one time. Sitting slows down the circulatory system and stagnates the blood. Long periods of sitting or inactivity could of course damage the heart. Man was never made to be a sedentary creature. People who sit too long may develop a thrombosis, blood clot, in the deep veins of the calf. If your work in an office requires a lot of sitting, get up and move around every hour. When you take a long automobile trip, Make it a point to stop the car every hour on the hour and get out and take a good brisk walk or do the circulatory exercises as noted earlier. Remember, when you exercise, you are flushing poisons out of the cells of the body and renewing the vital circulation of the blood through the hundreds of miles of pipes that supply these cells with food and oxygen. Peace, peace, gratitude. Thank you so much for reading with us. How to keep your heart healthy and fit. We are live, live from the light. When you sit in the chair, sit well back. Do not let the edge of the chair cut off the circulation in the back of the knees. Keep your feet on the floor. Dangling your legs puts too much pressure on the veins. When my children were small, I cut down a table by sawing off the legs so that when the children sat at it, their feet would touch the floor. Adults who are short in stature should use a footstool. A rocker is the best type of chair to sit in. You can get your rest by sitting and some exercise by rocking or swaying. I want to pause here just for a second because this is very important. Now, if you are keeping your legs against the seat and they're not getting any circulation, I'll tell you a quick story. I was finishing writing my book, and I had been sitting there for a long time typing, and literally I just stood up, and my PCL said pow, and it popped, and I was like, oh, yes, gratitude. Yeah, so it's a must to make sure that circulation is getting to the lower part of our body, those lower extremities. And so that's why the getting up and standing and walking, keeping the moving helps. It's very, very important. Yeah, you don't want to blow out your PCL by standing up and you do so much work like me. All right, sweat for health. Very key part right here. Highest heart love. Sweat for health. The skin, with its millions of pores and sweat glands, is the largest eliminating organ of the body. Sweat has a dual purpose. It helps rid the body of impurities, and it serves as a temperature regulator. When our body is exposed to heat or is warmed up by exercise, the sweat glands are stimulated into action. Evaporation of the sweat cools the blood when it reaches the skin and thus helps to prevent the body from becoming overheated, and at the same time, impurities near the surface are eliminated. Very key. It is these impurities or the mixture with the dirt on the skin which gives sweat an unpleasant odor. If you are clean inside and out, there is only the good smell of honest sweat. And regardless of what deodorant advertisers say, it is healthy to sweat. Dancing, walking, bicycling, vigorous housework, any kind of activity that will make you sweat improves your heart action and your general health. Hard work never hurt anyone. Indulge in hobbies that are active. If I were the President of the United States, I would advocate laws that would require all people who sit down and play cards to spend an equal amount of time in keeping physically fit by brisk walking. The same for the idiot box television addict. For every hour he sits before this contraption, he would have to spend an hour in brisk walking. I would start a crusade against inactivity, long sitting, and sedentary activities. Sitting slows down the circulation, and when the circulation is slowed down, many changes take place to the arterial walls. You must keep active. When you relax, relax actively. Cultivate hobbies that give you needed exercise. Exercise that you enjoy, such as hiking, swimming, tennis, golf, basketball. You cannot build a strong heart unless you walk briskly, bend, twist, and vibrate your body so that your blood is moving swiftly through it. We'll pause right here. Continue back. How to Keep Your Heart Healthy and Fit by Paul C. Bragg and Patricia Bragg. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel NEVEU Riley. Thank you so much for being here. It's awesome. Very important to keep moving. All right, guys. Remember, your nervous system subcostal is below the waist, and so that gets the blood second. All right. Highest heart love. Thank you. Love and honor. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Peace, peace.